everyone, Laura here. Today I'm going to do makeup playtime. Now I've already got my base on because I'm doing a little test to see whether my Maybelline Dewy and Smooth or my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I'm just doing a little wear test to see which one I like better. So that'll be in a separate video because I'm just doing it for my curiosity to see which one I actually want to repurchase when I run out, because I'm nearly out of my Maybelline one, so that's part of my makeup playtime. So that's why I've already got my base on, and I'm just going to use my palette, Face Profusion palette, to do my bronzer and things. And I'm going to, today for playtime, I'm going to be playing with a new palette that I have brought. So I'll show you the box it came in. It's a Chi Chi palette, and it's called Diva. So the palette looks like this. Now I'll open it up. It's got a magnetic closure. Looks like this. Take the plastic off. So it's lovely warm colours. The brush, it's got a little brush that goes with it as well. So it's just got a flat side and get the plastic bit off it, and a smaller flat side. So these colours really appeal to me. We're heading into spring, but this could equally be great for an autumn palette. And I know you're probably thinking, but it looks just like the Spice palette that you got from Rimmel. It is very similar, so you can tell I really like those colours. What attracted me to the Chi Chi one, let's see if I can put them both up there, you can see them, is that it's got some lighter colours that I think would work really nicely in with the other one. So the lighter oranges and the peachy colours I thought would work really well with these ones, because this is quite a deep palette, so I thought they would work well together. So I'm going to have a play with the Chi Chi one. I'm not sure if it's going to go dark enough, so I may end up dipping into here. And I was watching, let me just make sure I know who I'm talking about. I was watching Marlena Still from Makeup Geek this morning, and she was doing a video on fall makeup trends from fashion and things, and what models were wearing down the runway. And she went through a few different things that she was looking at and making them wearable for day. So I'll link that video down below if you want to watch it. And most of them I weren't that interested in, because one of them was doing like fake freckles. I don't need fake freckles because I'm already trying to cover up freckles. I don't need to add any. And the glossy eyelids, which I'm not sure that I'm that interested in, because I want my makeup to stay on there for a long period of time. I don't want it coming off after a couple of hours and smearing all over my face. And the colourful smoky eye she was also talking about, which I could do, but the one I was really interested in was she was doing the reverse cat eye. So I thought I'd give that a go today in my makeup playtime. And she used tape for this, and I haven't actually used tape on my face before, so this could be interesting. Can't get it to come off. I can't even get it off the tape dispenser, so now I've got a huge long piece. And I don't think I've got any scissors here to cut it off with. So she stuck it on her hand first, just get some of the sticky off. This might not work very well because I had powder on my hand. And she stuck it so that it wasn't right underneath. It was just out a little bit from underneath. It's really showing up my wrinkles just down there, putting tape on there, isn't it? Okay, that's not going to work because it's got a I'm going to need another piece of tape. Right, I'll rub all the powder off my hand. We'll try again. Get 2 more pieces of tape. Really good start so far. Okay, so we'll try that again. Because of my skin, it's not sticking that well. Ooh, it feels really weird on. I might have put that one a bit close actually. I think I did put that one too close. I'll try that again. See if this one will stick. It's really hard to get them to stick down. So the idea of the tape is to get a really sharp line for your reverse cat eye. So I'm going to go in with a little, I can't even remember what it's called, a little angle brush. And so she was saying that you can use any 2 colours, a dark colour and another colour that's slightly lighter. So I think I'll go in with this one and maybe this one. They don't have any names on these colours. So she's just got a bare eyelid when she does it, but I think I might put something on my eyelids first. I'm going to use my e.l.f. primer first. So I presume she's just done a cream or just the base of her eyelids before she started. She didn't actually say. So I've got my primer on and I'm going to use some of my e.l.f. high definition under eye setting powder. It's a big mouthful and I'm just going to go over the top and set that. And I think I might like to have, I was just checking that I was actually recording because that would be good, wouldn't it? I think I'm going to go in with this pale sort of peachy pink colour just on my fluffy brush, and I'm just going to put that on my eyelid to start with because I'd quite like something on there. I don't want to just bare. So this is the first time I've used this palette, and it's also the first time I have ever used this brand. So I've never brought this brand before, and I wanted to try this out because there was another palette there that I really liked the look of too, that I may like to get if I like how these shadows apply. So now I'm going to go in with my darker brown. So this is really the darkest brown in here, and it's not particularly dark really. And we're just using shadow. Although, I think it might be dark enough for me. And she did do some on the top as well. I'm just going to wipe my brush just to get some of that product off. Yeah, I feel like those are already pretty uneven. This one's a lot darker than that one. Not sure whether this tape is going to give me a nice line or not, because it's not sticking to my skin very well. So I'm going to use this lighter orange here. And just go over that outside edge a little bit. And then I'm going to use the brush that came in the palette. To smoke it out a little bit. So I go back into my dark colour, and I've kind of brushed away all the colour, so I'll put a bit more colour on there and define it a bit more. I feel like this one looks a lot better than the other one. As is always the way with my eyes, this one always is a lot easier for me to do for some reason. It always works out better. I'm going to peel the tape off so you get that nice sharp line. It worked on that side. Wonder what this side looks like. Didn't work quite so well on this side, but it's not terrible. So then she went underneath with some of that softer colour. So I'm going to use this one here. And smoking out the bottom lash line. Which is what makes it a reverse cat eye. And then I'm going to go back with my angled brush in the darker brown. And I'm just going to intensify that colour a little bit. I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush. I keep forgetting to looking in the mirror and showing the mirror my fluffy brush instead of the camera. I feel like this one. She put mascara on and things, but I think I'd like to do a little bit more on my eyes first. So with a cotton bud, I'm just going to clean up my waterline. It's got powder all in it. And I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Master Drama pencil in brownie glitz. So it's just a nice brown with a bit of a sparkle in it. And I'm going to run that along that bottom lash line a bit. just to emphasize that a bit. And then I think I will go in with, and I'm going to use my little teeny tiny lip brush, and I'm going to go in with this colour here. So this is sort of a bronzy colour, but it's a satin. And I'm just going to stamp that on top of the liner. And I'm going to try this yellow colour here. This may not be bright enough, but I'm going to try it out. I'm going to highlight my inner tear duct here with that. And I think what I'll also attempt to do is get, I'm going to get my angled brush. This is an e.l.f. one. It's an angled eyeliner brush, and I'm going to get that same light colour. And I'm just going to draw it down a little bit. To emphasise that cat eye look. What I might do is, I think I'll wet my brush. So I'm going to use my rose water spray, and I'm going to wet my brush. Just make sure I've got a nice point on it. So you follow the line of the top eyelid, working your way down. And because it's so light, you don't see it a whole lot. But I'm just playing, I'm just seeing what works and what doesn't, because it's makeup playtime. So that's what that looks like. You can see that. Now I think I might like a bit of a transition in here, so I'm going to go into my Face Profusion palette, because I just want a nice transition, which I don't have in the Chi Chi palette. So I'm just going to use my angled Instapop shade brush from Real Techniques, and whatever colour would work for you as a transition. That's basically what I'm doing, just a little bit of definition in there. So that's the thing, you've got to tailor whatever look you're going for to your eye shape. And because I've got hooded eyes, I just thought putting a bit of a transition there would work better. And I also think I will get a fluffy brush and just go in with a cream matte colour. No, I didn't tap off my brush, so it's going all over my face. Do a little bit in there, I think, too, of the cream matte, just to lift the inside of the eye there. So I think that looks better with just that little bit of extra for me. There's my eye look so far, and I've just got my lips to go now, and I'm pretty happy with that. I think that looks quite good. I'll do that look again, I think. And the eyeshadows went on pretty well. Now I could go two ways with, as I see it, with my lipstick. I could go a nude, or I could go a bright orange. So I'll show you what it looks like with a nude first. So that's with a nude. Or I could go bright orange. Take that off. And I could go bright orange. So let's try that and see what that looks like. I feel like this one needs a lip liner. So there it is with the bright orange. I actually like it with the bright orange. I feel like I need a bit more blush on now. I'll try a bit more blush just to warm up my cheeks a bit more. And I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray in a natural finish. Now I'm not too keen on the sprayer on here because it makes your face really, really wet. Sorry, my chair squeaks. So probably doesn't need any more gold highlighter, but I'm going to put some on anyway, just because I want to. So I'm going to use my BYS highlighter palette number 2, and I'm going to go in with Whisper, which is a pale gold colour, and I'm just going to use my Real Techniques contour brush. I don't actually use my contour brush for contouring. This will really pop because my face is still damp from the setting spray. Ooh, that shine on there. Okay, where's my powder brush gone? I've lost it. Here it is. I just smooth that out a bit so it's not quite so in my face. So that's my finished look with my reverse cat eye. So I hope you enjoyed that video, and thank you for watching. And if you're wanting to follow a fall trend, maybe you'd like to try a reverse cat eye. So have a good day everyone. Bye.